Saturday afternoon, gonna work on the F-150. I just got the shims in. Got something to show you inside. These are the ones that are gonna work. See, they're the right size. I want to show you. See, look at the color of thrust washers. You see, that's the old one. You know, you can see the wear on it. There's the new one. But you see how dark they are? That's how I get confused, or how I got confused by not seeing that this was just an overheated and not a wavy washer, because they do come in a dark color, almost a blue color. Here's another set that I had bought for it that is not the right size, as you can see, so they won't work. But the ones from Yukon Gear gonna work. Gonna put this thing together. There's the old one. Anyway, yeah, so when you're looking at thrust washers, you got to realize that they do come in odd colors. So that's why I didn't pick up on that this was overheated right away. Took me some time, wrap my brain around it. Anyway, let me get this thing put together real quick and throw it in the truck. You know what? I don't need these sunglasses on anymore because I'm not outside. So let's grab a little bit of this basic grease. These shims are 30 thousandths, but if you want to make sure, well, I'm thinking they're 30 thousandths just by the part number. We can give her a check. $28.5. They call it 30 thousandths. Of course, the battery's running out on this. $29.5. Did I get enough grease on that one? Probably not. Okay, where are we at, skis? Let's get this one put in where it belongs. That feels exactly the way it's supposed to feel. Yay. Get this thing going here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stare straight down this sight line right here. Make sure that these go in at the same time. Look at that. They just slide right in like they're supposed to. Man, I was fighting those things before. Okay, so they're not exactly lined up, but we can always fix that. Where's our pin? Come on, you can do it. Nope, not exactly lined up. Let's give her one more try. See now if I can hold one. Okay, well, we'll just roll it out. All right, and we'll try it again. Come on. There it is. Pin goes right through. Nice. Garbage. And where's the other garbage? Here it is. Garbage. Okay, and I ran out of spray yesterday. That's gonna suck. Well, I suppose just wiping this down real good. Ran out of spray cleaning that up. Just a dab will do ya. Those have all been sprayed out and cleaned up. Okay. This one goes on this side, and this one, yep, this one's this side. Okay, I'm gonna go put these under the truck beforehand so I don't have to carry them out. Yep, okay. Let's... Oh, nice, shiny. That's all been cleaned up inside, and it's just ready to go. All right. This is sometimes the hard part, because these are a little bit heavy. Keep your fingers out of the way. Lift and insert the race if it'll go in there. This is what I kept having problems with the last time. This particular race not wanting to run the race. Slide that freak in there. I'm wondering if you got around this. I mean, that's about the way that should be. We'll see. Okay, there. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to just give that a little taparoo to seat that in there, and I'll be right back. 85 foot-pounds. Let's get a torque wrench and a 3/4. Get that put on there. Feels about right. Back here too. There's that 85. One. Got a little bit of gap. Pretty sure everything as it is when it was when it came out. Oh yeah. All right. Let's get a clean rag, wipe that again. Actually, let's put the axles in first. You know what? Ha! That was an idiot move, tightening that bolt up. That's okay. I'll get it untightened. A little bit more of that, I suppose. Right. Let's get this thing off of here. Okay, let's get the other axle installed. Yeah. And the brake pads just showed up for this, so I can put new brake pads on this right now. Cool. Yeah, that's a good way to freak up the bolt. That's nice and tight. Got the right amount of slack there. Okay, let's get this cover on. When you live a mile away from the fire department, you're always getting the freaking traffic, fire traffic down this way. Okay. Right. One little side there. One side there. Rest the wheel. There we go. I'm just going to hand tighten these for now. Okay. And since that's already been put on and tightened, I don't need these. All right. So I'm going to put the brakes on. Put the new pads in, put the brakes on, put the wheels on. Then I'm going to come in here and tighten that up after it's sat for a minute with just being tightened up by hand. Let's do it.
Bendix premium brake pads. Buy them now.
Normally I spread these, or I smash these closed before I take these apart, but I didn't realize I was going to be replacing the pads at that time. These are for the Dodge. These ones are for the Dodge.
Ceramic brake pads. Feel the difference with a smoother stopping.
Okay, now we got the right ones. Click. Yeah, these ones weren't too much longer for this world compared to that. Okay, which way do these things slide in here? Do they go? Hold on. I didn't pay attention on how they came out. So, oh, there we are. If this is like this, and these are spinning this way, that would mean they're self-locking. So this one goes on that side. That's got to go in first. And alrighty. Come on now. You're supposed to just slide right on in. Oh, that's why these things right here, they get all discombobulated. There we go. Come on. Out just a little more. There we are. Nice. Yeah, these tires won't need to be replaced till next year. We are ever so close to just filling it up with fluid. Why did they only put one of those in a bag? Flex fill, full synthetic, yeah. 75, 140, 1.5 times better. Yeah. Oh, works in tight spaces. That's good. You know what we need to do? Sounds good. Sounds quiet. Let's get these brakes set in. Two-wheel drive. Gotta go get the keys. And all I hear are new brakes touching the Yep, it's just new brakes touching the disc. That's the only sound I'm hearing there. I think we did it, boys. Okay, let's fill up the rear end with the almighty Valvoline 140. Now you might ask, why did I choose Valvoline? It was cheap. Okay, the filler is on that side, and I need a 3/8 and a ratchet. So let me go get that. And then I'm gonna put this over there also. So F-150 is going to be running here in a few minutes. Take it for a test drive. All I got to do is squirt the 175 140 into the rear end, get it off the jacks, and send her on down the road. All right, we're on the test drive. You got to drive this thing a little bit before get that rear end juice warmed up. So far, that's the trick. That was it. Those dang thrust washers all heated up, warmed up. We can get her up to about 60 on this road over here. Got a nice KLR 650R over there. Alrighty. So, want to see where we're going? It's a nice day out today. 82 degrees. Well, I won't be able to do 60 with this guy in front of me. Come on, buddy. Why don't you turn? Oh, thank goodness. He's turning into the low-income housing. Okay, don't you jump in front of me. You stay right where you at. Okay, 60 miles an hour, no vibrations, no noises, no clunking. I'd say that was success. I like this country up here. Got your, let's see, where are we at? Oh, here we are. Your private grass runway for all the people over here that have their airplanes. So, success. We are gonna close this one up with like and subscribe, and my cars will keep breaking down so we can have all kinds of content. Have a good day. Oh yeah, you guys, here's one other freaky thing about these thrust washers I want you guys to see. Not just the color that they are, because the new ones are the same, but if you look, I'm going to turn these around. Look how they warped exactly the same. Okay. Well, I wish I had 3 hands, but anyway, you can see that. These are warped, where they just cup exactly right into each other. Now these are on separate sides of the third member, okay? They didn't overheat together. They overheated at the same time, but they were not in the same place. But they warped exactly the same. So either those are manufactured wavy washers, which I don't think they are, or they just freakishly warped identically. Isn't that weird?